One of the things that I typically do on Monday is try to make sense of all the overreactions that are out there. As you know, I'm typically not all that emotional about stuff, and I think most people get over their skis, and it certainly happens during the football season. It certainly happens in the state of Texas a lot. So we like to call this overreaction, or overreactions in some cases, versus reality. It's kind of my reality, so feel free to disagree. I have no problem with that. I don't think I'm too far off. Overreaction. The Texans are a mess. C.J. Stroud is a one-hit wonder. The Texans' defense sucks. Reality. Settle down. Notice, though, what's amazing, if you just sort of take in the polls, the reactions, overreactions in the state of Texas, the narrative and the vibe about the Texans is completely different than the vibe post-Dallas loss. I mean, surely you noticed that. There is a collective freakout about Dallas. It is almost pure entertainment to pile on the Cowboys. You don't feel that with the Texans, and they got their ass kicked. Dallas loses to one of the best teams in the sport with one of the best quarterbacks in the sport, and it's a total freakout. It shouldn't be. So where's the freakout about the Texans? They got smoked by a backup, a guy who might be comeback player of the year if he had to stop right now. No, he would be the comeback player of the year right now. They got beat by Sam Darnold. They didn't just get beat by Sam Darnold. They got absolutely rolled. So where is the freakout? Like I said, isn't the overreaction they're a mess? Oh, no, it's going to go back to the way it used to be. Oh, no, C.J. Stroud is a one-hit wonder. Oh, no, the defense is trash. The coach sucks. Here we go again. That would be the overreaction. The reality is, look, yeah, they got blown out by Sam Darnold and the Vikings. But the Vikings are for real. Sam Darnold in that place at this time is for real. I'm not saying that the Vikings are 30 points better than the Texans week in and week out, but you don't play well on the road against the Vikings, you might just get rolled. They're that good. We think they're that good. So the Texans are still really good. I feel comfortable with that. If anybody freaks out right now, then I think you're way over your skis. C.J. Stroud, even getting their face kicked in by Minnesota, is still a top 6 or 8 quarterback. The Texans are still, I think, one of the best 3 teams in the AFC. Minnesota is really, really good. They are not, the way it looks now, they are not that far from the Detroit Lions with a smarter head coach, and that matters. So I think it's a one-off. You can disagree, but I think it's a one-off. You can freak out the next time it happens. I don't think it does. So I think this is a one-off. And for now, I would just chalk this up as a healthy lesson taught by a very good team. It happens. The reaction, though, is funny because it's completely different than the reaction to Dallas. Reality. Oh, boy. I don't like this. I think it's reality. It's ending badly for Mac Brown. It's ending badly. It's ending really badly for Mac Brown. Mac Brown is at North Carolina. It's his second time at North Carolina. This is his 6th season at North Carolina, and 3 games in, reportedly, and I got to talk about this later because I think there's a lot more to this, and I have a future for Mac Brown. I got a few ideas about what should have happened already, but what can still happen for Mac Brown, the guy everybody likes. Reportedly, he offered to quit on Saturday night. Now, when you find out the score sheet and the stat line, you can almost understand wanting to quit, offering to quit. Yeah, he's given a different story today. I don't know where the truth is in that, but listen, it's ending badly, and he's now saying it was a mistake. I didn't mean it on Saturday night. I didn't mean to say I would quit. I don't know what to believe there. But Listen, he shouldn't have come back. He shouldn't have come back. And there's a lot of reasons why he shouldn't have come back. And there's a lot of what's going on in North Carolina, which is very symptomatic of the college football industry, which is probably driving him crazy. I think in a quiet moment, well, I wouldn't say this, but maybe a few years from now, in a quiet moment, he might say, you know what, I really should have stepped away. I knew I should have stepped away. Because the game has changed. It's a sugar daddy sport now. It's just played by mercenaries, my opinion. So it's a bad fit. And it's ending badly because they suck. Here he goes. I believe this is on Saturday night. And he's down and down for really good reasons.
Embarrassing day. Shocking day. You shouldn't be at North Carolina and lose to a group of 5 team, period. There are no excuses. Our defense, who played great all spring, all preseason, and played outstanding for the first 3 games, looked awful today. Embarrassing.
Okay, yeah, that's an understatement. I guess give him props for just stating the facts. North Carolina, I think they were at home in Chapel Hill, which is a great college town, by the way. They lost to James Madison 70-50. The 70 points was the most ever given up by North Carolina. I believe they gave up, I want to say they gave up 53 points in the second half. That's so bad. You know, he's saying I got to clear some things up now, blah, 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 which is fine. I think there's a bigger story here. I think the Mac Brown story and my opinion of what should happen now, my opinion of what should happen next is much bigger than just getting your face kicked in, giving up 70 points to James Madison. He has got to be embarrassed, man. This is not the way to go out. Not the way to go out at all. So reality is, I think this is ending. It's ending badly. They may be able to rally a little bit. He knows the game. I think most people hope he's able to rally them some so he can go out, not in a situation like this, but this has got to be it. It's got to be it for him. On his own terms. I don't care. Just get out. Get out. The game is not built for North Carolina anymore. North Carolina has no chance. No chance. No, it's over. I don't care if it's Mac Brown at 33 coaching instead of 73 coaching North Carolina. They've got no chance in the sugar daddy sport of today. Overreaction. Colorado. Oh, boy. I don't know if it's good news that they're relevant or it's bad news that they're relevant. You can take that any way you want. So overreaction, Colorado. I don't know if there's that much of an overreaction. Is the talk of college football because they're 2-1? Yeah, reality. I mean, yes, they're the talk of college football, not because they're 2-1. No. Let's not get over our skis here. They're 2-1, and that's nice. That's about all I can say. That's nice. That was a very friendly way to say it, wasn't it? That's just nice. They're 2-1. Okay. Yeah, well, it's much deeper than that. Settle down. These people that want to fight me over Deion Sanders, you need to settle down, back up a little bit, because you've beaten a Dakota directional school barely at home. And then, you just had a last-second Hail Mary pass to tie the game with 2 seconds left against Baylor. Shut up. It's Baylor and some Dakota directional school. You've got to settle down, everybody. So this is at home in Boulder, which is funny because it's pouring down raining, even though last week he got in a fight with a reporter about the forecast. And the reporter said, I'm told it's supposed to rain, and then he snapped at him. But either way, yes, Colorado completes a Hail Mary in the end zone to tie Baylor. I said Baylor. Didn't say Georgia. Didn't even say Nebraska. I said freaking Baylor. Nobody has to complete a Hail Mary pass to tie Baylor at home. That can't happen. You're not that good. But you have the two best players in the game. There you go. I mean, those guys, it's rare that you would watch a team, because Colorado and Baylor, all things are equal. I mean, they're about the same. The only difference is Colorado has the two best players in the sport. They have the most talented quarterback, in my opinion, by far. And then they have by far the best all-around player in Travis Hunter, who is doing ridiculous things. If that guy, if he can stay healthy, I have no idea how he can do it. This guy catches, I believe he caught 13 passes again and caused the fumble that led to the Hail Mary pass. I don't care. At the trajectory he's on, it's one of the most phenomenal seasons of any player in your lifetime. It's just a ridiculous. He's playing 135 snaps a game and graded all of them. So Colorado wins because they have the two best players and no one can keep up, or anybody really bad. I mean, against bad teams, they just can't keep up. It's not a fair match. So, here is, I believe, do we have it? So this is the call based on the broadcast call of this Hail Mary. You really would think Colorado just beat the Chiefs in Super Bowl 52.
From one side. The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Wester, just like
1994. What? 1994? Oh boy. Surely you're not talking about when they beat, I think they beat Michigan at home on a Hail Mary pass. You do know they were number 2 or 3 or 1 in the country at that time. Shut up, everybody. You beat Baylor. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know when those two kids, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter, say, I'm just tired. Like, I have to do everything. It's ridiculous. But they won. Hey, they're 2-1, Jeff. Yeah, sort of. The reality is they're bad, okay? Don't spin it. You have no chance to spin it. They're 2-1, and they're 2-1. If you want a positive, they're 2-1 because they have these two spectacular players. They really do. These guys do everything. So enjoy that while you can. I hope they both stay healthy. Yes, I think Shedeur Sanders is the most pro-ready quarterback prospect, and I don't think it's close, in the draft. So enjoy those two guys. The Heisman Trophy, if he stays healthy and keeps going, the Heisman Trophy shouldn't even be close. Travis Hunter should win. I don't care if his team doesn't win another game. It would be ridiculous for him not to win if he can stay healthy. Overreaction. Arch Manning, oh boy, has to be the starter. Has to be, all caps, has to be the starter for Texas after a 51-3 blowout win at home against Louisiana Directional. He threw for 258, 2 touchdowns, so the job has to be his. Right? The rule is you don't take the ball away from someone with a hot hand. I mean, you don't take the ball away from the pitcher that keeps throwing strikes. So he has to be the starter going forward, right? Reality.